Guys, welcome back to the Wander Traveler. Now today's video we have the Harley Davidson X440. Now this bike belongs to one of my friend Nuti, and he has given me to use this for a week, and I want to give you some user review of this bike. Now Harley Davidson X440 is a collaboration of Harley Davidson and Hero MotoCorp. Together they have bought this for first vehicle, that's a Harley X440, and Hero also have similar bike which is called the Mavic 440, and both are running successfully, but Harley was given the much preference because Harley wanted entry to Indian market and they want to penetrate into segment of 400cc. Now this bike is a 27 bhp, 38 Newton meter that delivers at the RPM of 6000. Let's start about the pros of this bike. This bike is absolute gem. It has a good character of its own. Now whenever you're going through the traffic or whenever you're going through highways, it has its own character. It's so stylish. It looks almost similar to all the other Harleys that we have, and the way it performs is also very good. Now when you hear the word Harley, you have this thing in mind that it is heavy, and yes, this bike is a bit heavy, and it actually, because of the heaviness, it actually gives you a lot of confidence while riding. Now riding at the speed of 100-110 is a piece of cake for this bike, because it actually is a sweet spot of this bike. The reason why I like this bike more is because of the performance it gives. It has torque everywhere. I mean, low end it has torque, mid range it has torque, and high range everywhere it has torque. You don't have to frequently shift the gears wherever. So right now I'm in the 6th gear. If at all I want to increase the speed, I just need to give accelerator. Now I'm just going to slow down. Now it is like 59, 55. Okay, so in the 6th gear, if I want to increase the speed, I don't have to change the gear. I just need to give the accelerator. It goes.
What's up my gang? Welcome to Hood. Pune chirin kar the 100 dude. Mego gangs and their amnesia will chid baju. We am watch the weather.
So till the speed of 100-120, the bike is very smooth, and after 120 the vibration kicks in a bit, but not that it will bother you so much. But overall, the way it manages or maintains the speed is also pretty nice. So more, like I said, sometimes the vibration and buzzing, like the one that used to be in the Royal Enfield, used to be so irritating. Every time you have to pull down your speed to 80s and 70s just to get that relaxation. Now this one, you don't need to do that because the vibration is there. It is there a little bit in the foot pegs, but not that it will toss you off. Well, this bike, Harley Davidson had the plans to keep it between the Himalayan 450, the 400 Dominar, the 400 Triumph, basically all the 400 cc's. But people are comparing this bike with the 350 cc's and the 300s out there, because when you compare with the price wise, it is in between the 400 cc's, and if you perform wise, it is in between the 350s and 300. Why do you have to consider this bike? Now, like I said, when they have released this particular bike, they were all upset about only because of one thing. That's the initial pickup of this bike was not that great. Now because of that particular reason, a lot of people said no to this bike, but actually what they didn't realize is that it's not about the pickup, it's all about how the bike performs. Now the 100, like I said, on highways, if it is giving you a very, very, very comfortable ride. Now the switch and the quality of the switch is absolutely great. Handlebar is wide enough, good for maneuvering in the city and long rides. You don't need a handlebar raiser and all on this bike, because by default it is given. The headlights are so good. Why I say so good is because most of the bikes which are releasing right now, the headlight is very bad. You actually have to keep an auxiliary light in order to ride at night. And this bike, the low beam and the high beam gives amazing throw. Now if you see, if I'm maintaining a speed of 100 over here, 105, this bike is not giving me any stress. I'm not feeling that we are riding at the speed of 105, because it's so calm, it's so relaxed. People who like retro motorcycles with a bit of technology added to it, I would certainly say this bike is for them.
What's up my gang? welcome to hood. पुणेची rip करा देखो वंडर डूड. मेको gang sign दे rap news reveal चिड़बजू. जब young बचता hood में तभी all होता mood. What's up my gang? Welcome to hood. पुणेची rip करा देखो.
We have been talking about the pros of this bike. Now let's see some of the cons. Now the major issue I found with this bike is the levers, the handlebar, the brake lever and the clutch lever. So you basically have to extend your fingers just to pull the lever. So that is a small problem. Just like that, even the brake lever also. Now the second thing is that in the foot pack, since both the brake levers and the gear lever is kept inside, it is a bit difficult for us to find where the lever is, especially when you are riding through highway. Suddenly if you want to change the gear or if you want to brake, you might struggle finding. I wish Harley could listen to this. They could have bought that levers a little bit towards the foot pack so that it was easily we can use it. Now the other drawback that I have seen is the brakes. At high speeds, whenever you want to brake, it doesn't give you a lot of confidence because you have to press the brake really hard for this to stop.
So that's it about the Harley Davidson X440. Overall, the bike is truly all-rounder, stylish, comfortable and ready for any adventure, whether it's city commuting or weekend escape. If you're looking for a versatile and iconic Harley Davidson character, the X440 delivers.
My gang, welcome to hood. पुणेची rip करा देखो वंडर डूड. मेको gang sign दे rap news reveal चिड़बजू. जब young बचता